Good evening slash good night over here. What's going on, y'all? Good evening. Let's see. I put the yellow light on. It's kind of late tonight. It's about 11:42 here. I know it's like 5 something where you guys are. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. But I'm here. Yes.
The Nigerian president visited the country's museum of exhibitors of shopping products. After lending his signature to the discovered Nigerian book, I asked the president for more Nigerian exhibitors.
Hope you all like my dress. I've worn this before. It's an old dress, but it's just something I wear during the day when I don't feel like getting too dressed up. Put this on. So, topic for this evening is how do you, and I hope you all can hear, how, ladies. Anyway, first of all, hi, I'm a Black beauty. I normally don't give these disclaimers or these like taglines, but I think I should do it. I am a young Pan Africanist traveling the world, currently living in Nigeria, just got here, and all about repatriation, arts, love the arts, love culture, love music, love dance theater, everything, businesswoman, and just an overall just a beautiful Black woman, right? Like there's so much more to it, right? And I think the most important thing to know about me is that I'm just like I am what we in New York call dead ass. I am always honest. I am always frank. I am always very, very brash and straight up. And that sometimes can get you into trouble, especially when you really like someone and they end up realizing, like, this person, the things they say. But at the same time, everything I say is straight up and it's true. It's off the dome, yes, but it's true. So, the topic of discussion this evening is how do you apologize to a man that you have offended, that you hurt? Now, I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot of women out here who say they can't find a good man, this, that. And I have met so many good men. I've dated so many good men, and so many good men have entertained me. And I guess maybe I'm not a good person or something. Maybe I'm just a fucked up person because some of the things that transpire between me and those good men, it leads me to believe that maybe it's you can't be good to everybody, and I don't believe in kissing ass. I wasn't raised like that, and forget being raised like that. Forget that. I am not the type of person who wants to kiss anyone's ass. So, to be honest with you, apologizing is a very hard thing for me to do, especially when I really like a person. Like when I really like a person, apologizing to them is not that easy. And so I want this live to be about that, to be about dropping our guards and apologizing to the men that we truly care about. That's important to me, right? And be right back. I'm here though. And
Co-op funeral care, we know everyone is different. So if you want a simple alternative to a funeral, our direct cremation is available for just $9.95, and we can help you celebrate your loved one in your own way. To find out more, visit us or give us a call.
okay. Now, this live, I don't know who's gonna see it. Don't have that many people subscribing. And I just need to bring this channel to a higher level in general. Like, I talk so much shit on it. Who knows who's watching? But I will say that this is a conversation that I need to have. And let's see if I could. Okay, so let me just kind of share where I'm coming from. So, ordinarily, it wouldn't matter to me whether I need to apologize or not. I don't really give out apologies that easy because, quite frankly, they don't. I find that apologies are not really that effective unless you truly mean them. Sometimes people apologize just to gain access to something or to be able to do something or move forward in a situation, but they're not really genuine about the apologies. So for that reason, I don't give a lot of apologies. I mean, I also squeeze first and ask questions last. So my thing is I do things and deal with repercussions after because I don't believe in asking for permission either. So I'm not a person who wants to ask for permission. I also am not a person who wants to ask for forgiveness. But I'm more likely to ask for forgiveness than permission. There is a person that I really like, which is rare. It's rare. Okay. For a Black beauty, it is rare to find a person that I actually like because there are so many elements that go into it. But ultimately, me liking a person is based off of just the energy that I feel with them. And sometimes when I like a person, I can push them away by being mean or by saying things that I do mean. I'm not going to say I don't mean them, but I do mean them, and maybe they weren't supposed to be said. Now, I have a hard time holding back on certain things. So when something has to be said, I say it. And that is something that I have been working on a lot over the last few years, just not always coming out with exactly what I think, because people say they can handle honesty, but the real reality is people want sugarcoat. People enjoy sugar in their tea. People enjoy being lied to. People enjoy hearing what they want to hear. People enjoy perceiving themselves and you perceiving them the way they perceive themselves. And who am I to get in the way with the way? Who am I to question the way in which a person wants to perceive themselves? So With that being said, I said some fucked up things. Now, these things were all correct that I said, except the person didn't care to hear them. Now, that's another thing. You could be telling the truth, but if a person doesn't care to hear that truth, then what you're really doing is you're holding up a mirror to a person who doesn't want to see themselves. And not everybody cares enough to do a deep dive on themselves. Some people are just living day to day, and they don't really give a damn about what a black beauty thinks about them. So when I say this person is like that, he's like that. He's living his own life. The things that I've said, they struck him so deeply that he completely hates me right now. But at the same time, still giving of information, still providing me things that make me realize like I've harmed this person. Even my driver said, I don't know what you did to that man, but I didn't do anything to him, but express my perceptions of him to him. And they didn't match up with the way that he perceived himself. I am not a gentle woman. I try my best. I'm sexy, I'm fun, but gentle I am not. I'm not rough either. I'm like somewhere in the middle. But I have a hard time placating men, especially when I feel that they're grown as fuck and they should be able to understand what's going on in life. It's very difficult to sit there and lie to a man and be like, yeah, A, B, C, and D, when really it's D, E, F, and G. Like, it's not that easy for me to lie. But now that I've already expressed the truth and this person knows how I perceive them, I've kind of ruined everything. I've kind of put them in a position where they don't want to deal with me because they feel as though I'm only there to criticize them and critique them, which I am not. I am just not. This person has a certain level of habit, and I'm trying my best to stay away from people that have that, even though I really care. Now, when a person says do you and let me do me, what they're really saying is don't worry about the decisions that I'm making for myself because they don't impact you. But at the same time, if you care about a person and they make bad decisions for themselves, it does impact you because you care about them. So for me, even when I grew up, same thing with my mother. I can only do but so much, but every decision that she made impacted me because I cared. And thank God that she's passed away because now I can take that level of anguish and that level of concern and funnel it into something else. The last thing I want is to pick up another person in my life who has a habit that holds them back. But when they are a good ass person, I want them to know that, like, no, I'm not judging you. But at the same time, these are the things that I see. And if I matter to you, then you will start to see what I see in you. So ultimately, there's no apology that I can give to a person who feels judged, is what I'm trying to say. I want to feel like I can make an apology. I want to feel like I could say, do things to change this person's perceptions, but there's nothing I can do, just like there's nothing that person can do to change how I perceive them, except I'm a little bit more lenient around perceptions. I know that perceptions are not always reality. But when it comes down to apologizing to someone, what's good? Hey, Alonzo, what's up? Hola. When it comes down to apologizing to someone, it's something that has to happen organically. It can't be forced. A person has to want to even hear your apology. A person has to want to even sit down and indulge you while you give an apology. I want to apologize, but I also don't want it to go in one ear and out the other. I want a person to be totally ready to hear that apology and to absorb what I'm saying, as opposed to just being like, oh, yeah, bitch, okay, I'm not really that moved by your apology. I know that sometimes the things that I've said can cut deep, but honesty cuts deeper than epithets. I'm not gonna sit here and call you out your name, but if I come with the real, and you get mad at me, then there's nothing I can do because I can't be fake. Hmm? Even though I've been trying so badly over these last couple of years to develop some fakeness, it's very, very difficult for me. I mean, it really is. Like, I think it's easier now that I'm in Nigeria because one thing I've noticed about Nigeria is that people are very fake. At least in Lagos, some people are real as fuck, but then most young women out here from the diaspora and that put themselves together, most quote unquote bad bitches, most women put themselves, they are not that real. They are actually pretty. They want to impress upon other people. So what they do is they end up changing the way they look, changing the way they behave, and the things that they say to fit a narrative so that they can get taken care of. I'm not that woman, right? So with this man deserves an apology because I know that what I said cut deep. And how do I know it? I had my driver reach out to get some information from me, and this person was so angry at my driver just for the sheer fact that I was asking for a phone number. And it's like someone, when a person is that angry, I always used to tell my artist that I was managing that his angry outbursts sound like a baby crying because it's the same thing. It's the same emotion. The outburst is the same as a baby crying. And not to say that it's not tolerable. If a person is feeling how they're feeling, they're allowed to express their anger or their disappointment. But to harness that disappointment and grow, allow it to grow to the point where you're every time you deal with anything in proximity to me that you're angry, what that says to me is a lack of maturity. It's like, at what point do you recognize that the things that I'm telling you are real? I can apologize for saying certain things, but that doesn't change the fact that the things I said were real. I didn't say them out of anger. I said them matter of factly. Um, this person, I want to apologize, but it's very hard. So if you have a pointer, then you let me know. But how do you do it, Alonzo, since you're here? How do you apologize? How does a woman apologize to a man that is angry at her? And I mean angry, mad. There's what's good? What's good, Sheed? How does a woman apologize to a man who is angry? Two gentlemen in the building, I want answers. How does a woman like myself apologize? Ah, I'm still here. Wait, it's dark. It's gonna come back. Thank God I got my own internet on the sides. 2 seconds. Galatico, go, Galatico. On me. How does a woman ah okay, I'm back. How does a woman apologize? Okay, this is Africa, guys. And at least this is in Nigeria because in Sierra Leone, when I was there, shit goes out for hours. Okay, this right here is a 1 second power drop. And my internet, I have a separate internet that's not even attached to this power, so I'm official. How does a man? What does a man want to hear when a woman is about to apologize? Like, what is he looking for? What is he looking to hear? What is he looking to hear from a woman aside from "I'm sorry"? Aside from "I'm sorry," what is he looking to hear? Because I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for what I should be doing and what I should be saying. I've left it at a say nothing place, but it seems all the time it's always a rebuttal of some sort, even for the most basic of things. Say that again. That's okay. Alonzo says that's something he doesn't look for because he hasn't heard it. Laughing my ass off. Explain. What exactly do you mean by that? Like he's not looking for an apology because he hasn't heard it? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, then I think I understand what you mean. I think I get what you're saying. A person doesn't know something is coming until it's coming, right? A person doesn't know the train is coming until there's a signal that says the train is coming, right? So I think I understand what you're trying to say. Exactly. And basically, you're just saying I pretty much have to just do it. He's not looking for it, but if I do it, it will be received. Is that what you're saying? But how? What words have to be said to a man? Now, my driver is the most funniest Yoruba man. And he's like 45, 44, 45. And he literally told me, you're a woman. You know what to do. You know what to say. You know how to be sweet with him. Some people don't respond to sweetness. Some people are rough. This man that's mad at me is rougher than I am. And he's a rough type of Nigerian. And he's really not giving a fuck about sweetness. Doesn't matter. I tried sweetness approach. I never apologized though. I think that that is something that I can do, but I don't know how to go about it. And now my homegirl, she tells me she's gonna school me and show me how it's done, and show me how I can go about apologizing and making him more, um, giving him more respect so that he can want to come forth with shit. But I think it's already like damage is done. One thing that I've learned about men is like damage is done. They don't think like us. They don't want to repair things when it comes down to relationships and love, and not even just love but respect and all that kind of stuff. Men are not necessarily looking for things to be fixed. They kind of just want to move on. So for me, I'm at a loss. If a person is not looking for something and then they hear it, how do they respond? That's really dependent upon who you're dealing with. This person I'm dealing with is a mean person. Very, a very, very, very mean person. And when a person is mean, because I'm a little mean too, but I'm just matter of fact, I'm dead ass. I'm not really mean, I'm just dead ass. When a person is mean, what it says to me is like things were rough growing up, they got overlooked growing up. I'm just dead ass and honest because I was an only child and I pretty much was very vocal about things in my life and got what I wanted because I worked hard towards it, or I expressed something and I asked for something because closed mouths don't get fed. But this person grew up royal, grew up rich, and is just so mad at everybody. I mean, damn, you grow up in a Nigerian banking family and you're mad at everybody. I want to understand how do you penetrate that? How do you get a person to receive you in a way that's like contrary to their normal way of operating? I mean, this is the way that a person operates. He operates like this with almost everybody. What is an apology going to do? That's kind of why I haven't given it yet. What does an apology do for a person who's already got a dark way of looking at life? Peace and tranquility is one thing. Yes, but understanding a person in the depths of their soul is something that really requires effort. A person has to want you to see them. If they don't want you to see them, you won't see them. Just like a person has to want to apologize and a person has to want to receive that apology for it to make sense. Facts. Non-ADOS operate differently from strong American black men. Facts. Please, I can tell you straight up from as a West Indian. West Indian men, it's just a different ballgame, and African men are way more harsh than they are. I tell you, it's easier with a West Indian man. So make him some curry goat, dance to a couple records, make him laugh, and you might be all right. But I mean, these African men. I mean, these. Okay, I'm not gonna generalize everybody, but this particular person is a hard ass. It's like he's even when I was hanging out with him, I told him he gave me dad vibes. Like he reminded me of my pops. He's very cutthroat. And it's like, but why? Ain't nobody done nothing to you. Rice and peas, jollof rice. Shit, maybe I need to cook some agusi or something. Maybe I need to cook something. Maybe that'll be the apology. Cook him some food or something. Cause no, he probably think I would poison him or something. He's a trip. He's a trip. And the ego is through the roof because he's dibbling and dabbling in things he has no business. And it's like I was vocal about saying you need to drop that because that you'll end up dead. But let me tell you, this person is a very intelligent MBA, comes from a banking family, a pretty big banking family, really good guy, really wonderful person, just so hardened. My girlfriend said that she thinks they had coconut milk meal in a business deal. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. That actually, Alonzo, is exactly what I was thinking. It's like, where can I offer up something in my business life that will intrigue him? I think like once I set up my first Airbnb, I can kind of come to him and be like, hey, this is what I've been doing here. And do you want to invest? Because he's setting up a microfinance bank. So maybe that's something that I can do to kind of just show him like there's money that can be made between us. But at the same time, he's not the type that's going to want to make money off my money. He's set already. He's not looking to come up. He's already up. He's already up. He's just not looking for a come up. He's looking for someone to suck his dick and make him happy. Except now it's like, oh, bitch, I don't even want you to do that for me because I don't even think you're attracted to me. Like some of the things I said, I'm sure he thinks I don't like him. That's my bad. And then I tried to send my homegirl at him to get like, and he totally peeped the whole thing and didn't even come in the club because he knew like, nah, that's definitely her homegirl. Like I know from the other night in the club. And it's like he's not a dummy. You can't a man like this. You can't give him the basic. He knows what it is. Too smart. Too smart. I think what it takes is for humbling. I think I have to definitely. I know I have to humble myself, which I'm willing to do. I mean, I've humbled myself already in a way, but I also have gotten. I can only humble myself for so long before I start getting frustrated and start saying fucked up things because it's like now I've been humbling myself and I'm not about to gravel on this ground for you to feel good about yourself. But at the same time, humbling myself is probably the only way to go if I'm gonna have to give if I want to receive. I'm going to because this person is someone I really care about and it's like I'm gonna have to just give the energy that is needed to coerce him into accepting this apology because yes, absolutely. Thank you for telling me that about Melissa. That's a fact. Melissa, she's on her shit. She just got back from her little vacation and yeah, she was the one who was talking to me earlier about like she's gonna show me how to do it, but like I don't think she understands. We're dealing with a different animal. This is not your typical West. It's not even your typical West Indian from Brooklyn. This is a whole African man living in his country with power and prestige. but someone who is definitely, hold up, according to the guys on TLA, you're not willing to submit or give to this guy. No, it's not that I'm not willing to submit. The man doesn't require submission. See, the thing about this man is that he's so far up that submission is not really what he's looking for. Okay. He is a younger Nigerian from a banking family who is looking for a beautiful freak who will make his life interesting on a daily basis, and maybe he'll consider having a kid with her. He's not an old man. He's not a starving man. He's not an unattractive man. I My driver said I was too pretty for him, but at the same time, it don't matter. He's got power. His face is good enough for what he's got. I mean, like I'm telling you, if he didn't have money, it'd be a whole different ball game. But he is a good-looking man because he takes good care of himself, and he's not really looking for submission. I mean, when I was at his house, I cleaned up, I did all kinds of things that he didn't give a fuck about. I'm telling you, his submission is not. He's not looking for a maid. He's not looking for someone to submit in that way. Because when I tried to be submissive, it was coming up. That's not what he wanted. It was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. That's not what he was looking for. What he's looking for, you know what I think he's really looking for? Let's be honest. Let's have a real conversation here. You know what he's looking for? He's looking for that feeling that you have in middle school and in high school when your balls drop. You get your first period and you realize, like, I'm a sexual being. I think, in a way, he's looking for his desires to be magnified and addressed in a way that a lot of Nigerian women don't understand how to do it. And the ones that do, it's like he pays for that experience. And what he really wants is he wants that pin-up experience from his wife, not puppy love. No, not puppy love. He wants that Playboy love experience. He wants the experience of having a dime who he can tote around, who will pretty much do whatever he says, but he's not really looking for submission in a traditional way. He's looking for a trophy, yes, but when I see the women that he deals with, and even myself, we're not like old trophies. We're pretty much sexy women. He's not looking for that. He's looking, it seems, for sexuality, sensuality, and an interesting life with a woman. He's not looking for a mundane life where there's kids and all that thing. That's what I want. I want a family, I want kids and things like that. But based off of the way that this man moves, he's not looking for that. He's looking for what we call DINK, double income, no kids, a sexy life. So in that sexy life comes other things, his habit, his, just everything. And all of that should match his bravado, but at the same time, it is the kind of thing that is self-destructive in the long run because we can't be at the club every weekend. Like, for example, this week I didn't go to the club, and I'm guaranteeing you that he was there. Yes, exactly. He wants Marilyn Onassis. Right. Marilyn Onassis. A little bit between the both. Exactly. Marilyn Onassis. You got it. I'm glad you're okay, Black Beauty. Related to the subject, men do seem to chase that first love experience like it's like an addict's first high. Yes, that's a fact. First love. Like, even I went on a date with another gentleman last week, and he was too much. I mean, he was getting on my fucking nerves, and even some of the things he was talking about was getting on my nerves. But what I will say is that he mentioned some girl that his ex, and he even showed me a picture of her, and I was like, oh, he loves her. He loves this woman. Now, I wasn't that interested in him. I just met him at the coffee shop. Entrepreneur, he has some money, but he's not attracted to me, and I walked up out of here out of that date, because once you start talking about weird things about authorities and rape and just like African Nigerian men, they sometimes when they get drunk, they talk too fucking much. So thank you for saying glad I'm okay. I am fine. I'm always gonna be good. It don't matter what nobody says, I got me. That's one thing about me. I got me. I'm always gonna be all right. Don't worry about me. But yeah, some of these men, they're out here, they're chasing first loves. They don't know what the fuck they want to do in life. They want to feel like how they felt in high school, and it's really not about to happen. It's called a young man baby as a term of endearment in the YouTube streets recently, and he went quasi ape shit. I called a young man baby as a term of endearment in YouTube streets, and he went, oh God, some of them are, hey girl, hey Adrian. Some of these guys are too much. I mean, why are you getting mad? Because I called you baby? What's wrong with that? Why is everyone so uptight? That's another thing. This man is uptight. Oh my God, he's uptight. The only time he's not uptight is when he's naked. Let me tell you something. Uptight? Loosen up, God. I hate an uptight man. Man's not supposed to be uptight. Woman, yes. Men should pretty much be chill. Exactly. I know how you did it, but you see, you know what it is? When you did that and you said baby, you hit him in a nerve that was like, you're not my fucking mother. That's what happened with me too. When I said what I said to this person, I hit them in a nerve that's like, you're not my fucking mother, my sister, or any of that. For me to say what I said, but because I care, because I come from a family that has had habits, and I understand like this person, if I don't tell them, who will? He's in a position of power. Every time I go to this club, he's always there on Friday night in the VIP, and you look around, who's paying the VIP? Of course he's paying the VIP. And my thing is like, and none of these people give a fuck. They will see you run yourself down to the ground just so that they can have a good time at the club with you this weekend. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay home this weekend. I'm not going to the club. And if I do go out, I'm going out for dinner. And if I go to a club, you won't see me, because I don't want to be another person just contributing to an environment that is damaging this person. This person is getting up in age now. They're in their mid 30s. And now what they need to do is concentrate on being a man who wants to have a family, or just concentrate on business instead of chasing vagina for the purpose of ego. Because at a certain point it starts to look like this person is just dibbling and dabbling in these different women because of a lack of something. It's like, what are you looking for in life? And when I say dibbling and dabbling, I mean like dates don't happen. I don't understand where this person is mentally, but I do know that this person is very angry. And I want to apologize for certain things that I said. There's nothing I can do though. When church ladies used to call me baby, it gave me a sense of feeling loved. No, but men have biological clocks too. Explain. Explain, Alonzo. Explain. What is the biological clock? Oh, God, I'm so glad to have you guys here. Happy Monday night. Happy Monday night for real. Hold on, let me go get my beer. That's funny. Biological clock. So when you say a man has a biological clock, oh no, I'm not in New York, baby. I'm in Africa, baby. I'm in Nigeria, baby. Omo Naija. Um, fuck New York. First of all, fuck New York all the way around, up and down, in and out. Fuck New York. New York is trash, and I'm from there. I can talk shit. I can talk shit because I was raised there. Alonzo, how is New York? Is it trash? Is it still trash? We get to a point where we want to accomplish. We get to a point where we want to accomplish being the leader of a family. It's a true sign of conquest. Exactly, but he's not at that point. He's not at the point where he wants to be a leader yet. He's at the point where he's still trying to collect fake love. I can't give fake love. I am not a fake love type of bitch. I'm a real love kind of bitch. So if I say something about something that a person's doing to harm themselves, it's because I care. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk about it. I mean, I know so many people that do things that fuck up their own life that I don't care about it. But when I look at this man and I think, like, this is the man I want to have my children with, or this is the man I want to settle down with, or even want to consider a relationship with, it matters to me that you pollute yourself every weekend. It does. It really does. If it didn't matter, then I'd be garbage. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Yes. Yes. Ow. Okay. Um, you know what's so crazy with this man? You can't even, he's not even the kind of man you can suck his dick and make him happy. He'll be happy for like 2 minutes, then it's another fuck show. Like, this person is just, like you said, Alonzo, getting to a point where a man wants to become the leader of a family. Also, women get to the point where they want to cultivate a family. They get to the point where they want to curate for a family, where they want to be at home. I'm at that point. I'm at the point now where I want to have a family and I don't care about much of anything else because I've done everything. I mean, I've danced naked on all kinds of roads, carnival style. I have traveled a bunch of places. Um, I've done a lot career wise, and none of these things matter as much as me having my family. But I also want, thank you guys with the hairstyle, thank you. I also want, this man to come to that point. I want him to come to the point where, and it's, I can't force it, but what I can do is just, hey, listen, you see this thing that you do, A, B, and C? Those things are, that's not how you get to the place you're looking for, because you're looking for something and you're not going to find it by entertaining hoes every weekend. It's not going to happen. What I don't understand is, if a man is afraid of aging himself now, why is he going to go out here and get drunk every other day? And thank you. I know that. Adrienne, I know that. I never thought you were a hater. I always thought you were official. Anybody who's on here is official. All y'all are official. Ellie JJ, y'all are official. Sheet is official. I've only got a few people who check in on me all the time, and the rest of them, they be fronting. They be fronting. No, but Adrian, how do you apologize, girl? How do you apologize to a man? How do you apologize? Let me see. I just put the link out. Jump in. Jump in, Adrian. I know you wanted to jump in before. How's your face looking? You got the makeup on, you got the hair did, you ready? I know how people can be before they get on camera. But listen, or jump on, whatever, do what you want to do. But I want to know, how do you apologize? How do you apologize to a man when you know you fucked up, when you know you done said some shit, you done some shit? How do you say to him, oh, baby, I'm sorry. Why do I need to apologize? Because I'm too real. I'm too G real. That's why. I need to apologize because I'm too G real. I'm too real. Too raw. That's facts. I'm too raw. I said something and it was dead ass and it was too dead ass. Now I'm the enemy. Now I'm the enemy. Now some men you could say things to them and they brush it off, they let it go. Others it goes deep. Especially this person is a Gemini too. It's like, yo, Gemini, easy with the drama. Like I'm a Scorpion, so it's very hard for me to be mad for long. I get mad, but then I always have a plan of execution and I don't stay mad. I get mad within like 3 minutes later. I'm good. Because I already got a strategy. This Gemini is he's dramatic. Like I had my driver reach out to him to get the number for the man with the loud because he know the guy with the good loud out here in Lagos. Feel me? So if you're trying to really have a good smoke, which I haven't smoked in a while, um, the good loud, the good loud. He got the number. So when my driver hit him up for it, because I didn't want to be the one to hit him up because I just am not trying to have certain energy in my life right now. He went irate. I mean, I swear he went ape shit. He went ridiculous. Anger. It's like it almost kind of looks like it stems from disappointment. Like a level of disappointment. Like what you said? I don't have a need to apologize. I took myself off the market a while ago. Girl, please stop it. I feel you. You're also probably just a nice person and you just don't fuck up a lot. So you off the market, but aren't you married and shit? I'm pretty sure you told me. I'm pretty sure you're in a relationship, if not you were married and now you're in something else. I don't know. I remember you saying something like that before. Not that it matters whether you're married or not, but I know you're involved. So what happens with the man you're involved with? Like, do you ever get into shit where you need to apologize to him? Because I know what to do when I'm in a relationship to apologize to a man. Ah, boom, 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 ding, 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 ding. You shattered an illusion he had of you. Factual. I shattered an illusion he had of me. That's 100. That's 100. That's a fact. Alonzo, that's a 100% fact. Except every time I speak to him, he's in his feels. Because he be on that petticoat. I swear, these men out here. I swear, the ones with power out here, they be, whew, I swear, that petticoat be fucking up his head. That be, that is literally the number one driver of his anger. I swear. Good man, intelligent, MBA, banking family, 30s, cool, up. I don't understand it. You can do what you want to do. I'm not here to judge what you do. I'm just saying that when you come to America, don't do that shit because everything is laced. Everything. That's what I told him, Alonzo. Basically, everything is laced up here. So when you come up to the states, over to the states, don't think you about to get down how you get down in Lagos. Everything is laced and you will die. I said that shit, and ooh, did that just cut? He ever since then he's just like, bitch, do you? I do me. Ever since that comment. All because I was angry at the moment. We were beefing, yes, but I said that shit dead ass because I said it to myself. If this is the last time I ever speak to him, let me give him this information. Let me give him this information. Let me let him know that it's not okay for him to bring his same proclivities and habits to United States of America, because even the base level things that he indulges in Lagos are all the way cut up, stepped on, stomped on, and he'll be in a position where he's not. He'll be in a position basically where, like, why'd you come here? By me saying that, I think I took the fun out of something. It's like I took the fun out of his habit by coming with the real aspect of it. Like, yo, I know you indulge in this and you have fun, but now when you come to the States, because you said you were coming in November, please believe this is not the spot for you to be indulging in that type of shit, because you will die. Everything is laced. Now, by me saying that, ever since me saying that, it's been a straight up, whew. Then I saw him come into the coffee shop. That's that go is a hard ride. He's gonna need a wake up over that. It's nowhere near the purity. He will be upset and blow all his money. Factual. Whatever he does out here, he got the good money and everything is pure out here. All the nothing is touched out here. But if he's about to go and come to New Orleans because he loves New Orleans or whatever, I just felt it was my duty as a person who cared about him, because we were beefing over a request I made. And listen, okay, fine. But then I said, if this is the last time we speak, he needs to know that this is not the spot. So I said what I said, and ever since then, it's like, yo, he still got my package for me. He still gave me the numbers to the things. He still did everything that I asked and required, except he did it mad salty and mad angry. And everything was just anger. And I didn't even really make it my business to physically connect with him, because I just didn't want to have to deal with that in my face. And then even I got called last Monday over some shit, over a bill that I left for him to pay. And it was just anger. And I just thought to myself, like, the anger is due to your habits. Because if you were a sober minded person, you wouldn't even act and behave and react like this. Tell me not. Right? Tell me not. People that are sober don't act and behave like that. They don't get super mad about shit. They don't get super irritable. Like, yo, this person is mad irritable all the time. I mean, you can't even ask them for a phone number without them getting mad. That's one thing about me. I'm not irritable. I get frustrated, but I'm not irritable. I'm not a person who is irritated all the time by outside things that are going on around me. I can tune shit out and just get to what I'm getting to. I get frustrated with what I'm doing. I don't get frustrated with other people and things like that. It just never was my way. So this person needs a real life um, wake up call, and it's like what he wanted was right, like Ellie JJ said. I shattered an illusion that he had of me. He wanted me to be a part of his life in a way that I didn't want to be a part. My dear, I need to excuse myself, but I will check back in on you later. You look amazing. You inspire me to live my best life. Yes, girl. Absolutely. Boop. Yes, Adrian. Peace, girl. Um, at first I thought it was something I was doing, but when I realized all I was asking for was the number for the week, I um pick up my, let my package get delivered to you. It was just basic shit that this person was blowing out of proportion. I realized that that's not really what the issue is. The issue is that now this person believes that I'm judging them every time I interact with them, which I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that judgmental. I'm really not. I'm a live and let live kind of person. Whatever will be, will be. I'm that kind of person. But when shit is the way it is, I address it and I acknowledge it exactly how it is. I don't try to sit there and placate people. I don't try to sit there and front about things. I want to apologize, but I also want this person to truly understand what is being said and to grasp my apology, but know that I care and that everything that I said was real. Like, I'm apologizing for the way I offended you, maybe the way in which I delivered the message, but I'm not apologizing for the message. The message is still concrete. I'm not apologizing for the message. I'm actually apologizing for whatever in whatever tone I said that made a person feel how they felt. Seriously. That's what I'm apologizing for. I'm apologizing for coming out of my face and thinking that I had the audacity to question someone's own destructive behavior because I gave a fuck about them. I'm apologizing for that. Like, you know what? My bad. I shouldn't have said nothing. I should have just fell back and ignored the fact that you like to get geeked up to the fucking sky, and I should just leave it. Sorry. Rich nigga, please. That's what I should have done. I should have just been like, look, I have nothing to do with what he does. But because I'm a person who just lost a mother to an OD, because I'm a person who cares about a person in a way that, like, you know what I realize is like some people don't want you to care about them. Care about your fucking self. Like, that's his mentality. That's what how he thinks. Care about me. Care about your fucking self. Actually, sir, I do care about myself. I do care about myself. I do care about myself. And that's the point it shows. It shows that I care about myself. It also shows that this person does not care about themselves. There are a lot of people with money who have very bad habits. And it's not a color thing. It has everything to do with. I was astonished when I asked my girlfriend about it. When my girlfriends, two of my girlfriends are models. Actually, my other homegirl that I just became friends with a couple weeks ago, she's a model as well. And let me tell you, if you think it's just the Russian girls and the Russians and them and the Polish and all them from New York getting high as hell at these model parties, the same shit happens in Nigeria as well. What's good? The same shit. I'm glad you're back. The same shit happens in Nigeria as well. These men of power, they get just as high as everybody else, and they don't want to be questioned. And fuck question. They don't want to be told because I wasn't questioning nobody. They just don't want to be told about themselves. And the minute you tell them about yourself, now it's like, no, do you? Now imagine a woman that you actually like telling you about yourself when you're a man of power with all your resources getting high every weekend. How humiliating must that feel? It's like, I like this girl. You know, I enjoy having sex with her. I enjoy spending time with her. But she sees me as a drug addict. That's the way that he probably thinks that I perceive him, which is not how I perceive him. I perceive him as a man with money who just has a little fun and does what he does. I also perceive him as someone who has probably been heartbroken a lot. That's why he's so angry. I perceive him as someone who is just wants to live a different lifestyle, even though he lives a good lifestyle, probably wants to live even better than he does. You know, growing up with royalty and power, but knowing that your power doesn't go far beyond this continent, understanding that you have to work just as hard as anybody else to have anything. Like, you know, being a prince and an heir of a banking family in Nigeria is not the same as being one of the JP Morgan boys. It's not. And I think finance men know that here. And so for that reason, some of them, some of them are very proud of what they've established. And then some of them are just like, so what? So what? It doesn't mean anything. It means something to me. It means a lot to me. Um, I respect the man. I love the man. I think the man is wonderful. I respect him. I just, does he respect himself? That's my question. I don't even need it answered. I can look around and know what it is. I know that a man doesn't respect himself by the bitch that is on his arm. No, that's my driver asked him. My driver asked him for a phone number for the weed guy. And he went off on my driver, just like how he went off on the people at the coffee shop, just like how he went off on the other people, just like how he went off on me. And what I'm starting to think is that it is a reaction that is based off of his habit. You know, people are very irritable when they're coming down on Monday night. So also, people that indulge, they don't like to be around clean people. I'm a clean woman. I'm a person who I really, honestly, I smoked one blunt since I've been here, and I haven't even smoked that much in the last few months. And even before that, I don't do hard drugs. I like a little weed, but aside from that, you won't even catch me drinking a Hennessy. Because I prefer having a beautiful face over having a fucked up face and a little fun this weekend. I do. So like even when I ran into him, we didn't run into each other, but I was in a coffee shop and then he came in with this girl 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you how when the girl came to the front door of the coffee shop, she grabbed the door, like let's say the handle, door handle, she grabbed the handle. And she had these nails that were like this long, blue nails. And before I even noticed he was with her, I said to my girlfriend, because it was late, I was like, girl, look at this bozo coming in here with these nails this long, with these fucking claws. Um, and then in comes her. Then behind her is him, and I'm like, ooh, this girl. When I say her body looked like she hadn't eaten a hamburger, like she hasn't had a real meal in years, like drugs is all she does. That's how she looks. So skinny that it just didn't make sense. Skinnier than my model friends. Her face was washed up. She reeked of weed. She just smelled like she'd been rolling all over the bed, getting high all weekend. And I thought to myself, like, this is who you like. This is what you like. So I sent him a picture of Baps, and I was like, "You're tight." I sent him a picture of Holly Berry and the other girl with the long ass nails, and I was like, "You're tight." Like, yo, what does the big man like that have to gain from being seen with that person? And the fact that he even came in at 9:30 at night when the place was about to close, you don't even want to be seen with this person. This is the company that you keep because you feel so low about yourself. When you feel, I know because I've been in the position. I know because I've been that person. When you love yourself, you choose better people to be around. It's a fact. It's just 100% fact. When you love yourself, you choose a better set of people to fuck with. The fact that he's even thinking about messing with those types of women, it's like, I don't want to be a part of that list. And I feel bad for him almost. It's like, you'll never find any kind of peace in this situation. It's not that I'm not peaceful, it's that your life is not peaceful. I have nothing to do with your peace because I'm not around you, but you see all the other young women who look like they are strung out all the time on the weekends. Maybe you should ask them where your peace has gone. Do we apologize to red flags? Well, when they're filthy rich, yeah. Yeah, because I still want to win, girl. Sorry, no shame in my game. When they got bread, yeah, hell yeah. We apologize to red flags. I mean, I don't give a fuck who he is. He can still take care of me. And sorry, is that fucked up? I mean, just make sure my kids and everything is in the will. You fall out, and I don't have any Narcan. I guess I got to get my bag now. I don't got. Oh God, I don't mean it like that, but dead ass though. I feel like, okay, that's his habit. It really affects me not one bit. I'm trying to have children. And after that, we'll deal with it. Don't want a person to be dead, yeah, but at the same time, Deal with your, like, when a man says, when he says do you, and I'm gonna do me, I'm with you, do you. Because I'm not about to be doing you. I'm not about to be doing anything more than having these kids and having this empire. You'll have to clean yourself up. Not my responsibility. But I guarantee you, listen, a person who's irritable like that, they definitely intake and partake in that kind of behavior. And it's not their fault. It's what being wealthy has always been in every society: access to all kinds of women, access to all kinds of drugs, access to all kinds of liquors and beverages, to the point where you're polluting yourself. You look around and you're a 40-year-old that looks 50 years old. It's not my fault. I mean, literally, the person that I used to hang out with in Brooklyn is the same way. It's like you could be as good of a person as you want to be, but if you could be a great carpenter, you can be a great construction person, or how did he refer to himself? Skilled tradesman. You could be all those things, but if you get drunk to the point where your face starts looking 10 years older and your body starts breaking down, there is nothing that any of us can do. I get tired of being around people who want to destroy their bodies. I was in the gym today for almost 2 hours. I'm trying to improve upon my body. I drink water. I'm drinking a little bit of origin beer right now. That's all I had to do. No, I had one glass of wine for dinner. Let me tell you something. I get tired of that shit. I mean, I really do. I get tired of people who need enablers in their life all the time. I'm not a fucking enabler. I'm not the kind of person who can sit there and be like, yeah, baby, do this line off my titties today. It's not my. Didn't I tell you I was about to do that line? Okay, we going all the way this time. Like, no, I don't have time for it. Like, I just, it's Nigeria. I want a pure African man with money. It's like impossible. Most of them that have bread have bad habits or they're abusive. It's like one or the other, or both. You can't have everything. I recognize. So I'm gonna choose this right here. I'm gonna choose a young man who needs a little love, who has a little bit of a habit. I can handle that more than the other crazy nigga that I was dating that might lock me in a bedroom. I don't understand. Like, it's like two extremes. And I'm talking about every guy that I date, because I've not had sex with anybody. I've only had sex with one person between the two times I've been in Nigeria. The person that I'm talking to and referring to, only had sex with, because I haven't felt that connection with anybody. I haven't felt it. I haven't felt that need to have someone's body. There's like a craving that you feel as a woman, and I haven't had that here. I have no cravings. Although my developer could get the business. He is what you call a good old boy. Now he could get the business. That's a cute youngin. That's a cute one. And he's A-okay. A-okay. He could get the business though. He's handsome. Except he likes Becky's. But he does think I'm beautiful. He's called me beautiful multiple times, and he could get all the business. Oh my god, I had the craziest dream about him the other night too. I don't even normally think about this young man, but I think because the building in Ikoyi fell down, it like triggered something in my mind when I went to sleep, and then it's like I just had the craziest dream about my developer, who is also a model, and he's just fine as fuck. He likes Becky's, but he's fine as fuck. And he knows he's fine as fuck too. But he's super well mannered, no habits. Really well mannered. Really well mannered. Really well mannered. He really does like if you that's an attractive man. And you know the crazy thing, I was in the gym today and I looked over and I think I saw him. I think he was in his three-piece suit visiting somebody to talk to someone about something, but I kind of was on the way out. So I was like, if that's him, I'm gonna have to just deal with that another day. And he did a double take. I'm pretty sure that was him. But I don't like even and you see, that's a person that would never that developer is the kind of young man that I should actually give a damn about because that's a person that would never require this level of energy because they have their whole life together. They take good care of themselves. They sleep, they eat, they drink water, they respect themselves. Like that is a person who I should pay more attention to. I guess sometimes I feel like I'm just not cleaned up enough for that person. You know, it's like I'm not clean enough to handle him, but at the same time, I'm not dirty enough to handle the other. It's like somewhere in the middle. So yeah, apologies are few and far between for me because I'm not that humble. It's hard. I'm not that humble. I'm only apologizing because I know that I said something and I know I cut deep and I didn't want to. I wanted to just be real. I wasn't trying to hurt feelings. But when what made me want to apologize is when my driver said to me, I don't know what you did to that man, but what did you do to that man? I was like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. All I said was, all I said was, if you think nose candy is a go, when you get to the States, it's not. Everything is laced with fentanyl and you will die. Now, that's exactly what I saw. And that might be a hard pill for certain people to swallow, but I bet he goes to the States and remembers that shit when he's about to cop his little party favors. I bet he remembers that shit and lives one extra day. It's not a joke. Drugs are serious. You know, it's not a joke. So I want to apologize, yes, but at the same time, you know what? And if this person ever sees this video, if you're watching this video and if you get a chance to watch this video, just know that I don't mean anything negative and by it, and I don't mean to demean you or put you down, but I can't take another person dying on me. That's what it really comes down to. Oh no, the developer, I'm not going for him. He listen, developer is fine as fuck, but he like Becky. I'm not going for him. The other man actually thinks I'm sexy, actually likes me, actually thinks I'm beautiful. Actually, that is a requirement for me. Yes, developer thinks I'm beautiful too, but not more than Becky. He likes his Italian models. I don't know. It's not a go for him kind of thing with the developer. There's really no energy between us. It's just like, you're sexy, you're sexy. It's like an acknowledgement that we're both hot. We're not really into each other like that. It's not like that at all. I'm not into him like that, even though I did have that dream the other night, and I wouldn't call it like a sexy dream. It was like a dream. He was in it. And yeah, he was sexy in it. But it wasn't like what you probably think. It was just like a dream, and there he came in it, you know, shirtless and just amazing looking. And I just thought to myself, oh no. But it ain't that kind of party with him. With him, it's just a straight respect. Like, oh, respect sexy. Oh, respect sexy. But you ever meet somebody and it's like, you know, they tell you you're sexy, you know they're sexy, you guys know each other are sexy, but you're not really into each other. Even my photographer that I just did the photos with, and I know he just asked me to look at some photos and choose which ones I wanted he asked me to go in here and look. Let's see what one of these photos look like that he wants me to choose from. Cause right now, even my photographer, he's fine as fuck. We acknowledged that we thought each other were sexy, but it's not like that. I'm not looking at him like that. Let me see. Go to folder. Okay, I'm about to open up this folder and see what photos he wants me to choose from in this Dropbox. Okay. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what these I haven't looked at none of these photos from my photo shoot, guys. So we're gonna just choose. Oh my god, how many are there? Lord, hundreds. Oh shit, hold on. We're gonna go to a random one. 249. Let's go to a random one and see what it looks like. We're going to see what this particular. All right, so y'all, someone pick a number between 1 and 300. And I'm gonna click on that number and see what's up. I think I clicked 249. Let's see what's up. Cause hold on. Oh shit. Ow. Oh my god, hold on, wait a second. I picked this photo. This is one of the photos. I look like I have bedhead in it. I did a photo shoot for my birthday. This is a raw photo with no editing. And oh my. Okay, so now you guys pick another number between 1 and 249 is what you think. 249. He just wants me to pick a couple that I want edited. My God. My skin looks so good right here. Pick another photo. Pick a 200. Yeah, okay. 200 it is. Let me go back. There you go. 200. Let's see what 200 looks like. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at these yet. I swear. This is the first time I'm looking at these shits. Oh my God. Hold on. God, look. Wait, let me see. This shit is loading too. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh my God. My face right here reminds me so much of my Aunt Rita. My face reminds me of my Aunt Rita right here. God, because she used to always have that bluish eyeshadow. Oh my God, my feet look great. Okay. All right. What else? Pick another. Pick another number. Pick another number. I kind of look like my pops there. Let's see, let's pick an early number. Under 150. Let's see. Let's see. $150. Let's see 150. Let's see what 150 look like. These are all raw. Nothing's edited. And I just had a good old time. It was my birthday. What does 150 look like? Let me see. Oh shit. I think 150 is the one. Let's see. I haven't seen these shits. What does 150 look like? 150. 150, baby. Ow! 150, baby. 150. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Okay. Yeah. All right. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna pick a number now. I'm gonna pick a number and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to 61. Okay. Let me go to 61 and let me see what 61 looks like. Let me go to 61 and I'm out of this. Can't debut everything. Let me see what 61 is about. Is it glamorous? $61. Let's see what 61 look like. Ooh. And my face looks sad here. But still. That's not necessarily the best one. Okay, let's go to 22. Let's see what 22. Oh, these early ones. Let me go down. Let me go to 3 something. 302. Let's see what 302 is giving. Let's see what 302 is giving. Okay. Because I really do need to make my choices. I have to look at these photos and make a choice as to which ones I want edited. Oh shit. That ass is oily. Go wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Oh shit. Right. I'm that bitch. Sorry. I don't know what to say. I can't hate myself. I'm a beautiful woman. I can't hate myself. It's not possible. Anyway, yes. So when I say apologize, it's hard for me, and this is why. It's hard for me because I'm a whole woman who loves herself. It's very difficult for me to apologize. It really is. It really is because I'm not understanding why I should go out my way. I'm really because I want a family from a rich nigga, but other than that, I really wouldn't go out my way. Let me see. 385. Is that the one with the blue? The blue. I haven't seen the blue ones yet, if it's in here. 385. Ah! 385. Ow. They're for my birthday. You know, like everything I do is because I want to. And the photos are not being used for anything. They're just being used for me. Maybe for some promotion in the future. We'll see. But yeah, man, this live has been very fun, very interesting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to just life. I'm looking forward to just having everything in life that I can conceptualize. And, you know, the first thing I want to do is clear the air with a few people. And I think that number one, I want to apologize to this man because it does something for me. It really has nothing to do with him. It's me. Now, aside from that, I have agendas, yes, but I don't need to use anyone. I've got my own flat now. I've got my own thing set up, and I'm not really looking to take advantage of anybody. I'm just looking to have a good family. I don't really need much more. One thing I will say is that he does protect me when has been protective of me in the past. Not protect me now, but he has been protective of me in the past. When the cops stopped me, here in Lagos, he was able to speak to them and get them. You know, he's a big man around here. He's able to get them. When things happen, I feel that I do as much as angry as he may get. He does always come through with the grown man protection. But thank you, thank you. Thank you. Impossible to take a good pick. I mean, a bad pick, but also impossible to humble myself and apologize. So I'm gonna do that tonight. What I'm gonna do is, it's probably late right now. Person's probably asleep, but I think it's necessary for me to start creating a dialogue and just, yeah, absolutely. That's it. I can't go any further. I'm getting tired, guys. I've been up since. I haven't been up that early in my time, but it's time for me to go and relax myself and lay down. I didn't get any loud tonight. It was too expensive. I just have some. I had a great plate of pasta. Eric Kaiser. Thank you again, Eric Kaiser. You guys are the best. That's about it. I'm down for the count, guys. I'm getting tired. But I will say, like, my bags and any of that stuff has really been going away because I've been getting good full sleep and sunlight. So, like, bags and everything, my eyes are in a better position than they were. And alcohol is a number one aging. It really does age your face, honestly. Even when you drink wine if you drink wine every night, it ages your face. So what I'm trying to do now is just, I would like to go this whole week without drinking, but I already had 2 glasses of wine. I had 1 glass of wine and this Origin. So I've already had two things to drink tonight. But I would like to go a couple weeks without drinking and just get myself back to where I was when I first got here. Because that drinking, whew, the way it makes my face look, man, it ages me. And I'm not a big drinking type. I haven't been smoking, so drinking, I just want to be a person who doesn't need any vices. I came out here with no vices needed, and I think I can go until New Year's Eve without doing much. Even if I have a couple glasses of wine here and there, it doesn't need to be 2 and 3 glasses a night. Can't be. And these next few weekends are done. I don't plan on going anywhere. I might go out by the end of November one time, and then New Year's Eve. But I don't see myself running all over the place. As I'm getting older, I need to preserve what little bit of beauty I have left. And I'm sorry, but going to the club all the time and all that stuff really weighs on me. Like, yeah, it looks great when I go out, but then by the next morning, because I'm up till 5 or 6 in the morning partying crazy, it's like you end up looking washed up. And then just the sheer fact that my girlfriend said that about his homegirl that he walked in the restaurant with, it's like I don't want to be perceived to look like that, a washed up person. I always want to look fresh faced. Anyhow, it's been fun, guys. This is a long ass live. Black Beauty is out. Peace. Bye.